Before we begin, take a moment to slow down. Wherever you are watching this from, a busy city, a quiet room, a train, or your phone, just pause. Because what you are about to see is not about a temple alone. It is about stillness. In the middle of modern America, surrounded by roads, technology, schedules, and noise, there exists a place where time feels different. A place where people speak less and feel more. This is Pittsburgh, USA, and this is a Hindu temple. But the real story is not why a temple exists here. The real story is why it feels peaceful. Thousands of years ago, spiritual seekers sat in forests and mountains, searching not for answers outside, but for silence within. Today, we live in a world that is faster than ever, yet the human mind still longs for the same thing, calm. This temple stands quietly, without trying to impress, without demanding attention. It does not compete with the world outside. It simply exists, and people come, not because they are told to, but because something inside them pulls them here. Many years ago, Indian families moved to the United States in search of education, opportunity, and a better life. They brought suitcases, documents, and dreams. But they also brought something invisible: memory, faith, tradition, and the need for grounding. This temple was not built to recreate India. It was built to recreate balance. Spirituality does not migrate for comfort. It migrates for meaning. As you enter the temple, the first thing you notice is not the idols. It is the silence. Not forced silence. Natural silence. Phones go quiet. Footsteps slow down. Breath becomes deeper. At the center stands Lord Shiva, not as a character, not as a myth, but as a symbol of stillness. Shiva represents that which has no beginning and no end, that which exists beyond nationality, language, and belief. That is why Shiva can exist anywhere. India, Nepal, Cambodia, or Pittsburgh, wherever awareness exists, Shiva exists. People stand in front of the Shiva lingam, some with folded hands, some with closed eyes, some with no words at all. You do not need to know Sanskrit. You do not need to understand rituals. This experience is beyond explanation. A mother prays silently. A student stands still. An elderly man closes his eyes. Some people come with heavy hearts. Some come with questions. Some come just to sit. And some don't know why they came at all. But almost everyone leaves lighter. That is the power of stillness. Watch carefully. No one is in a hurry here. In a world obsessed with speed, this place teaches slowness, not laziness, but awareness. The bells ring softly. The lamps flicker gently. Nothing rushes you. The temple does not ask you to believe in anything. It only asks you to pause. This space is not only spiritual, it is cultural. Children grow up here learning stories their grandparents once heard. Festivals bring people together, not just to celebrate, but to remember who they are. For elders, this place feels like home. For younger generations, it becomes a bridge between modern life and ancient wisdom. For visitors unfamiliar with Hindu philosophy, the temple becomes something else entirely, a quiet place to breathe. This is not East versus West. This is humanity searching for balance. Why do places like this matter today? Because stress has become global. Anxiety has become normal. Loneliness has become common. We have more connectivity than ever, yet less connection. Temples are reminders. They remind us to stop, to listen, to sit with ourselves. Shiva is often misunderstood as destruction, but Shiva does not destroy life. He destroys inner noise. He represents the pause between two thoughts, the silence between two breaths. You do not need to travel far to experience peace. Sometimes, peace travels to you. You do not need mountains. You do not need forests. Sometimes, stillness finds you in the middle of a city. As we step outside the temple, the world returns. Cars pass, phones buzz, life resumes. But something is different. Not outside. Inside. That is the purpose of a temple. Not to keep you inside forever, but to prepare you for the world. From ancient India to modern America, from forests to cities, the message remains the same. Stillness has no borders. If this video slowed you down, even for a moment, if it made you breathe a little deeper, then it has done its work. Tell us where you are watching from, and if you wish to explore more stories like this, consider subscribing to Stories of Wisdom. Until then, stay aware, stay grounded, stay still. Hair, Mahadev.